Hey fellow meta fighters, it's day 62 and we got an interesting card today, so let's go ahead and see what it says. Alright, so we get to see our first meta change Medabot in card Robattle RB. This is Gothicmate. She is a shooting type Medabot. It only takes 4 energy in order to attack with her. She has 4,200 base power. It takes 3 cards to discard in order to rapidly cool. She gives you 2 shooting tactical stock, and her first thing is the meta change ability. It costs 0 energy to meta change, no matter, and I've noticed that throughout any card that has meta change on it, it'll always be 0 energy, but you have to fulfill a certain requirement before you can actually meta change. If you look at the number 5 out of 10 at the very right side of that meta change ability, you need to get at least, well, it says right here at the bottom, the meta change ability cannot be activated unless you have 6 or more shooting type Medabots in your trash. So in this case, it is keeping track of the number of cards in your trash and the typing of cards that you have. So you only have, in this case, in the numbers in red, you have 10 cards in trash, but only 5 of them are the shooting type. She also has another ability right underneath, and that ability is Railgun. For 4 energy, you activate an aim shot ability, and Google Translate messed this up, but essentially, if you destroy a target with that aim shot effect, you actually get 2 random tactical cards of the shooting type. So this is a way to deal damage, and if you destroy something, you get to actually get some tactical cards in your hand, which makes sense because of her meta change you'll see in just a second. So this is Gothicmate's meta change form. She goes from a single shooting type to now a dual shooting and fighting type. Her attack energy goes from 4 to 6. Her base power goes from 4,200 to 6,000, and she only takes 2 cards in order to rapidly cool. You still get the 2 shooting tactical stock, and her ability changes into 1 single ability for 6 energy, Inferno. It is another aim shot, but it has a different effect. For each time a tactical card has been used this turn up to 3, deal an additional 6,000 damage to the target. This is treated as the aim shot, then destroy this Medabot. So, if you use at least 3 tactical cards, you can deal an additional 6,000 damage to a target that you hit with this ability. So you could hit the opponent maybe 4 times with this. You could hit a Medabot with this multiple times. This thing can go again and again and again, and that's the reason why the first ability that you get with Gothicmate gets you those tactical cards. So you kind of want to use maybe some low costing cards, maybe with some high tactic Medabots, so that way you can ramp up this damage. So when you finally activate this, it'll really hurt. The bad side is that you have to destroy Gothicmate after you use this effect, so it's kind of a one-time deal. But it sounds really good. I feel though it might be a little difficult to get this to actually work, because for one, you need a lot of tactics, tactical stock, you need a lot of tactical cards. Not only that, Gothicmate has to survive for a while, because I know how meta change works playing the practice edition. In order to meta change, not only do you need a certain amount of cards in the trash, this Gothicmate has to stay alive on the field, because when you first play her, she will be in cooldown. So then you have to rapidly cool that or wait a turn. Then you have to use the meta change ability to change into this form. Then you still have to wait or rapidly cool her to do that, because when you meta change, it's considered an action. So she goes into the overheat state or begins overheating. So then you still can't use the move. So you have to. So yeah, it requires a lot of cards, a lot of turns, and a lot of tactical stock. Meta change, I feel, is a very powerful mechanic, but at the same time, it might take a little too long to actually activate. Either way, though, that's just my opinion on the matter. That's all I got for you. I hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you later.